A very good evening to you. Thanks for choosing Newzroom Afrika. Let's start off your sports bulletin with football news, where Bafana Bafana will be looking to increase their chances of qualifying for the Africa Cup of Nations tournament with victories in the home and away matches against Liberia during this international break. The two nations will meet in two crucial Group K encounters in the next few days as they continue their pursuit to book their place at the continental competition in Ivory Coast early next year. Newzroom Afrika's sports reporter Vuyo Macoba caught up with Bafana Bafana coach Hugo Broos.
A crucial period for Coach Hugo Broos and his charges are ahead of two important Afcon qualifiers against Liberia, starting tomorrow at the Orlando Stadium and, of course, next week in Monrovia. Coach Hugo Broos joins me now to speak about how the preparations have been going for the team. Coach, appreciate your time on Newzroom Afrika. Firstly, you had spoken just about the period, that it seems to be very short for this week in these preparations. Do you feel like you were able to use it enough, at least going to these matches?
It has to be enough, and okay, you can tell that, but I don't have to complain about that because that changed nothing. The only thing for me, what was important, is to see how the players behave themselves on training. And I see that they are full of ambition, they are full of motivation. They know also that it's very important for them, for me, for African football, to qualify for Afcon next year. And we can do it in 2 games. So we have to try to do it. So the job is done. And we just can start after those 2 games the preparation for next year already.
How happy are you to have this full set of players at your disposal? I know, of course, the situation with just Njabula Bloom, who you've had to replace, but the other players, you literally have the full set at your disposal that you needed.
I think if you compare that with 1 year ago, I think we have a better team. For sure, I have more possibilities. When you're only looking at strikers. When I came here, we have to look for a striker, a scorer. Okay, there were strikers, but they were making 5-6 goals in a season. It's not enough. Now you have guys who make many goals. Foster did it in Belgium. Mailula does it here now. Young player, 21 years old. He's scoring when he wants. You have Bongo Kule who scores in America. So, okay, you have guys who score, and this is one of the first thing you have to do when you play football, is scoring to win. So we have opportunities, and you can't put them all in the team. This is impossible. But you know that you still have opportunities on the bench now. And this is for sure something that we didn't have in the past.
People are already taking this as an easy win for Bafana Bafana. What could we do to guard against complacency when you go into a match like this where everybody deems it's going to be an easy match? You know personally it's not going to be easy.
Okay, that people think that I can do anything about that. But I know that the players don't think it. And this is also something we try to inform the players that Liberia, okay, but don't underestimate that team. Not at all. Be concentrated, be focused, be motivated. It will be tough. It will be tough. So 90 minutes, from the first till the 19 minutes, we have to go tomorrow. And not only when we have the ball, also when we lose the ball. We have to fight. Everybody has to defend, and everybody has to attack tomorrow. So if we can achieve that, then we have a big chance to have a positive result. And this is what we needed tomorrow.
Just in closing, Coach, important that you get the full 3 points tomorrow before you're traveling away, which we're already expecting is going to be crazy scenes with the fans have already filling up the stadium on the other side. So very, very crucial that you get these 3 points tomorrow.
Yeah, and then the ball is in their camp. This is the situation we need to go to Monrovia. If we have 3 points, there's only one thing to do for them. That is also trying to have 3 points, and that could give us maybe opportunities. Tomorrow it will be a little bit more a closed game from their side, because if they can play a draw here, and in the worst case for us, win the game, they do a big step forward for qualification. So even with a draw, they know, okay, now we're going to play a home game. So for them it should be a very good result. So you will see, we'll play against against an opponent who will defend his chances tomorrow, and very compact. Not so many space, so it's up to us to find the solutions.
Thank you so much, Coach, and all the best.
Okay, thank you.
That's Bafana Bafana coach Hugo Broos, just there, sounding very confident ahead of these two encounters against Liberia. Of course, it starts tomorrow at the Orlando Stadium. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, Vuyo Macoba in Johannesburg.